Glad to have you with us from the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock Whitney Stadium. EA Sports College football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Old Dominion Monarchs and the South Alabama Jaguars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the South Alabama coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Jaguars will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Monarchs offense will take the field first. And taking the field now is the uber-talented JoJo Trader. Coming off a splendid performance, more than 100 yards receiving and a couple of touchdowns.
Well, if you listen carefully, you can hear the whispers here at this point of the season. People talking about playoff. You don't want to say it too loud. This guy, though, believes they can make it there. He's not been shy about it. He's been vocal in the media. He was vocal with us. He believes in his own ability to carry this offense to the promised land. At this point of the season, everybody knows where this offense, who they're going to. It's this guy out there.
And from talking to this guy, man, his confidence, it's contagious. It's infectious. And to be in the group of 6 and to be in the conversation, nobody thought that was going to happen with the squad. But I think he gives everyone else confidence in the way he's played week in, week out. This is a guy and this is a team that can be scary moving forward.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. With the draw, it's Coleman. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quickly complete. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back.
Makes a catch. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Gain of 23 on the play.
The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively?
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, ODU. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will now get its first chance with the football. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar, they'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Finds his target. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it down the left. Off and running. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. The extra point here would tie the game. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
On the move from inside his 5. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there.
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Push is ahead. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll run it on fourth down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of this drive. Makes the grab. It's Mathis. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Snaps it in the shotgun. Snags it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
He's got it down the middle. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And he's brought down after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the draw, it's Coleman. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Drives inside. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that 4th down. I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football, but they ran it and caught the defense off guard.
That's reeled in. It's Sherman. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught on the RPO. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hits inside. It's Coleman. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Drops back. It's Potter. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. He's dropped. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Burnett. Could be an alley. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And the Monarchs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere. Knocked down for a loss.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and 4th or 3rd down and goal situation.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Just what they were looking for to get this this drive rolling there out to the 35.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Gets rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down. The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Making his first move. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Changing the routes with his receiver. Wants to throw. It's Potter. Escapes the pressure to his right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Monarchs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Under pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Burnett. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He stopped short of the first down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. On the ground, it's Burnett. There's some room. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Monarchs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to pound their way in. They were all over it.
Why does nobody just
Wanting to
leave?
stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final time.
Are they double team or something? Like, 4 people online.
The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. How about this defense just wrecking the offense on the last 2 plays and forcing 8th? And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Monarchs!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Malone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st. Turns up, it's White. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Mathis. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Jaguars heading quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Second and long here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That's caught. It's Mathis. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Look out! Being chased. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in...
Turning on the Jets. After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking downfield, it's Potter. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 6 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Crimson Tide on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And here's the return. He's got great speed. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Finds his big tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He'll be dropped. The Jaguars moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Finds the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Gonna look downfield again. Left side is White. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. And the Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. The play in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20 on a touchback. Looking for a man, it's Potter. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now hits it, it's Jackson. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That holding call pushes them back. Now they face a 2nd and 20 here. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Right side, it's Jackson. Puts him in the spin cycle. He's loose. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Coming out with it, it's Collier. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, certainly. It puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The give. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. The Jaguars will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Old Dominion sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
Ollie, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. To throw, it's Potter. Rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quick give. It's Jackson. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab over the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him at the 29.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch,
let's it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, ODU! And the pummeling has started.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it, and they'll maintain possession. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
The Jaguars line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Straight ahead, it's Burnett. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Potter. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Off play action on first down. Out wide right, it's Mathis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Tight end finds a soft spot. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's short. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Jaguars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Rush is on, and here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in the
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Right down the middle. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Jaguars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Touchdown, South Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I often say the best offenses in college football are the ones that can run the football down in the red zone, but it's not just conventional runs. It's getting the reverse going as well. Why not get one of your best playmakers the football here in the green area and let him go? Nice job getting the pitch, using his speed, scoring a touchdown.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Shoots it to the left. Had to force that one.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. So the last couple of possessions trying to put together a rally, but is it too little too late? From the gun, it's Malone. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Found a little space, and he's got forward to the 35. The Jaguars want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in.
Snags it, and there's running room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Jaguars are marching down the field.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
You back about 12 there. 12 there.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Scanning the field, it's Potter. Oh, pressure's coming. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. And he muffs it, a loose football. Fumble into the end zone. Defense right there to jump on it, and they'll bring it out to the 20 after the touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. Drops back on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Left side, it's short. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They'll move the tight end. Sells the run, looking to pass. Right side, it's Mathis. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find
holes in
zones and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Powers inside. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bought a little time, lets it go. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
This has been bleeding. What the fuck?
Did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Out wide left, it's Burnett. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And the Monarchs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. That one's not even close.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
South Alabama, 21.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Malone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw one first. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Runs through, man. He might have some space. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Soft spot in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. 2nd and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hauls it in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. The Jaguars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, South Alabama! Into the end zone for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such...
Going downfield for the big play. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the right. Got his man. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. The Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Making the adjustment. From the red zone, looking for a space. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Old Dominion 45, South Alabama 28.
He'll bring it out. It's Malone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when